Here is serum. It is a serum that's supposed to take anti-wrinkles away. As you see, I don't have any wrinkles. Well, it only costs $1. What's this? $1.12. What's the harm of using something for $1? So, and as you see, I have my makeup on. I used to take a little dipple. It's good for nighttime. Take a little. Put a little in your hand. Now the biggest question is collagen. So the question for collagen is, I bought collagen before. And the reason why I bought it, because it was like, it makes you look younger. You look fabulous. I said, well, you know what? I'm going to see how fabulous it makes you look. So I picked up some Ultra Collagen, but Ultra Collagen 3,000 milligram. Here it is, good. This screenshot. This is just my review. I'm gonna tell you exactly how I feel about it. Just my opinion. Okay. Now, if you're into taking vitamins and stuff, that's where I'm at right about now. Because I'm doing different things as far as my body. And trying to do different things as far as that. So the stomach can kind of stay flat. Let me see. So the stomach can stay a little flat, but so we're doing that now. But I'm gonna tell you my review as far as what I found out from it, how it works for me. Now, I tried this before. I went to ShopRite and got it, and this one up. The first time I tried it was another brand. It wasn't this brand. So this is what they look like. Can you see this? So it comes in a flapper, so you know you can use it and take it out. But the thing that gets me is they don't tell you this, but I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. It's a vitamin. Because, you know, obviously supposed to work from the inside out, make you look younger, your skin starts glowing, hair starts growing back, you're looking fabulous, beautiful, you're ready for a pageant, you're ready for the prom, you're just ready for everything. But I'm going to tell you what it does, in my opinion. Halitosis. In other words, it makes your it make your breath stink. It make your breath stink. So today I had to go to the store and I don't open my mouth. So today I went to the store. I opened my mouth. I was saying, what the hell is going on here? So I'm like, see, now I have a sensitive nose, so when I open my mouth, it just lets me know. I'm not the kind of person that have to go, I don't have to do that because I can smell it. I'm just giving you my opinion. Now, it may not work for you that way, but it does for me. So, I'm pretty clean. So, when I took the vitamin, now this is the thing about this vitamin. I took it one time before and I noticed it before. I was like, well, you know what? Sometimes you have to give things a chance to settle a little bit. They act a little different. But as of today, I was like, you know what? This is it. When I tell you, when I tell your breath, when I tell your breath stink, if you have a date, somebody you're trying to get to know better, you better not take these pills. They'll be like, what the hell is that? You smell like a gutter snipe. And I mean, the smell is so strong. So, so as I'm sitting there trying to um, pick up this stuff, I'm trying to get some earrings and stuff. And I had noticed it. And what the guy said, you know, something smell really bad, and you just try to stay away because you don't want. But when it's you, it's like, yo. So I'm like, please don't smell my breath. And I'm smelling. And I mean, it smells. I'm not kid you not. I kid you not. Ooh. Your breath smells so bad. It's like you eat common noodle for breakfast. And it's like, they should put on the label, warning for others coming by, because your breath smell like, I mean, smell bad. And it's so strong that it's like, it pushes through. Let me see if it comes to my port. No, it don't come to my pores, but it smells so strong is that you definitely can't have a conversation. You can't definitely can't have a long conversation. It smell like it's make like it don't even smell like a turd that's stuck in your throat. It's like it smells like a bowl of a bowl of horse manure. And I was like, well, you know what? It's not so bad looking old because obviously I'm going in. And the thing about it is so bad. Because I tested out first before and I said, well, maybe it's me. Maybe it's, sometimes you have to do a chronic or clean your body and stuff. But then I noticed that I took these are vitamins. I took one before and I was like, okay, something's not right here. So I just waited a few weeks. Then I tried it again. I said, no. I'll put these pills away before because usually I only take Centrum. I take that and stuff. Whatever, to collagen. That's like the big thing that's going on now. The collagen. I don't know all the collagen, so maybe to each his own or different brands are different. Maybe some of the brands smell better when you have them, when you dilute it. Maybe you have to get the collagen with the powder when you mix it and stuff. But that pill is powerful. And the thing is, don't be going on a date with somebody that you're interested in, because I promise you they ain't coming back. Your breath smells so bad that when you open up the car, it's like, oh, did you fart? You're like, no, I didn't fart. Oh, it's your breath. unless you don't want to see them again, take these take these pills, and I promise you, the job will be done. And it's funny because I don't know. It's always me though. I would have to be the one to pick up some damn pills from hell, Lucifer specials. But it may not work that way for everybody. But just for me, it's not a good thing. Now everybody's body's differently. Every pill doesn't affect everybody the same way. It's by case basis. But I know within me, it doesn't work for me. So all it says in my review, just my opinion, buyer beware. So now you know. So if you look on this video saying, I just put these vitamins and I want to see how they work. Remind you, there's 3,000 milligrams. There are 90 pills here. I've taken them before, so it's probably not 90 pills here because I took them before. But the review is just unbelievable. But that's what happens when you ball on a budget. But I tell you this, it's crazy. It's crazy. Let me see. So that's what I did. But hey, just as me. Somebody else may take the pill, they be like, I feel good, Raven. These pills make me feel really good. I don't smell like shit. We said, okay. Well, then continue to use them. Because your body and my body's different bodies. And clearly, it don't work that way for me. So, I'm just saying, I'm not trying to knock nobody's business and stuff like that. It's just my opinion. It may not work for you that way. It may make you feel beautiful. You may feel alive. Your skin may becoming no wrinkles and stuff. But reality is with me is I wrinkle the fuck up. Look. So anyway, so I'm always using my cheap stuff once again because I'm the queen of cheap. It's my anti-wrinkle cream. I use it on my skin as well because I don't. Who wants to work around wrinkles in their face? And besides, I don't like to wear makeup, so you have to be very much take care of your skin. And the fact that I don't like to wear makeup, I just act like I don't know about makeup and actually use this. This is kind of thick, so it's kind of like a cream, but it is a cream, but it's you kind of remember the days when you was little and stuff. Your parents just put Vaseline in your face. They would take some Vaseline in the winter time, and your face be looking shiny. That's why I'm going back to. I'm going back to the days before I started doing everything else as far as your skin products. I got that from the dollar store, which was only $1.12. Then I got this from the dollar store as well. So I got this. Now this serum really works, but if you're the kind of person that like a lot of grease in your face, definitely do this because this is like a serum with this grease in your face. So anyway, I wanted to do a review on this because the collagen and stuff. I've been seeing people doing the collagen and stuff. These interest commercials and commercials about collagen. Oh, this is I've been doing collagen. My skin is looking beautiful. My hair is growing back. I'm saying, in my opinion, it don't work for everybody. That's just my opinion, and it ain't work for me. Hey, Evelina, what's up, Mama? You hear me talking about the collagen that I'm trying to I try to use it. I've done it. I used it before, but this is the first review I'm doing on it. You ever try collagen, Evelina? Now, this collagen pills, I don't know how they make. If you ever tried it before, if you ever done it before, it makes your breath smell like shit. You smell like you've been battling with the toilet. Let me see my thing. So I'm just saying, I can't see your wings today. Is it just me? Why you say that? Why you say that, Evelina? What is wings? Could you just talk to me? I can't speak in code because I have no idea what you're saying. Just tell me. If I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. I'll get over it. But I'm just saying, I don't know what you're talking about. Just tell me. If it's something that crack my face, then crack my face. But I went to the store today and I walked to the store 'cause I'm still feeling good about not having a car because the car, I mean, granted, I do need a car, which I one day maybe visit it. But when you get a car, for car people, we understand. We don't want to start our car and the car all of a sudden got this new noise. Your car is leaking. The engine light don't want to turn off. The engine light is not turning on. Everything you do, you have another problem coming up. The car is in the ticket making noises, and it's like it becomes really exhausting that somebody may have hit your car, or you was in the house, you come outside, your car is hit, now you have another bill. So that's just my opinion. I'm free right now. It's another, the car insurance is high. Now I already got another hit in the car. I'm like, wings me, y'all have a third eye. I can see behind some signs that you are an angel. Oh, thank you, Evelina. Thank you, sis. I appreciate it. I don't know what's going on. You know, I called the lady when I went to the store to go to food shopping. She said, did you ever find a job? I said, no. She said, it's so funny. You know what I noticed? I'm really cool with a lot of people. Like, I started noticing that more. Like the lady in the grocery store, she's Spanish, and she said, oh, you have a job? She said, I'm praying for you. I was like, thank you. I'll take all the prayers I can get. And then I went down to the beauty supply place, and it was like, Raven, you're gonna don't use too much bleach in your hair. I said, okay. So she said, he said, because I was thinking about you when I saw Everest commercial, and I know you like blonde hair. I said, okay. And I was like, wow. And it was like, he got all the way down to talk to me. I was like, you know, you think you're a bad person, but then you get these confirmations that people don't see bad. This one man asked me, said, do you have 20 cents? I said, sure, 20 cents. So I reached in my bag, which I have a lot of quarters and shit, and I reached in it, and I remind you, I need money. But you know, let me stay focused on one thing I'm saying. So I reached in my bag, I pulled out a whole bunch of quarters and pennies and nickels or whatever. I gave it to him. So it was like, oh, I said, pray for me as I pray for you. He said, I love you. I said, I love you too. And then I walked on down the street. And then my cart, I need a cart. I need a cart for carrying food. My car started flipping over, and it's a war because I'm cheap. Now I could have bought a brand new one. Well, I'm gonna have to, because this one is like saying bye bye. You know, and the more it's leaving me, I have to get a new cart. So I don't know, but I'm trying to get there. But I noticed, because I be thinking that I'm like, I must be a bad person because all this bad stuff be happening to me. But I noticed that I can't be too bad when people tell me they praying for you, people trying to manifest things, hey Passion, people trying to manifest things for me, so in my favor. And it's like, I appreciate that. I take all the lessons I can get. Hey Miss Passion, what's up, mama? I have you in my, thank you, mama. I can use all the prayers I can get. How you doing today? Ooh. How you doing today, mama? I was hoping I went to the store because I was like, I better get up there quick because I think it's going to rain. So I was like, let me just hurry and get to the store so I could just get back there because I have to walk. I know some people are like, why you walking? Why you don't Uber? Because Raven don't have Uber money. When you don't have Uber money, guess what comes to Uber? This is Uber. And I pull my card. And remind you, you know, this man tried to talk to me, but you know, I'm not talking to nobody because, listen, it's better if I gotta pull a card. I'm not trying to start a conversation. Last time I talked to a guy, he thought it was a prostitute. He was like, "Am I on?" He said, "I'm on back page." We said, "What's your name? What's your name up there?" I was like, "That's when my car broke down." I asked him, Kenny, did he have like some tools to get the battery out?" He just automatically thought it was a prostitute. Now, anyway, I'm not in charge of what he thinks. I take multivitamins, not sure. Yes, that's what I'm saying. College is supposed to be a thing that's for your skin. It's a new thing. It's a new thing that's out that's like for your skin and stuff. It's supposed to make you look younger and make the hair. Your hair's supposed to grow back now. Your hair wasn't one way before, and now it's starting to grow back. So it's totally different. It's supposed to. Now, I'm not saying it don't, But I'm saying the brand that I got, it make my breath smell like, and I can't be walking around smelling a bad damn breath. I would have to take the Listerine bottle, just drink it. Don't spit it out, just drink it. How are you doing today? I'm okay, Passion. How are you doing, Mama? Passion, you take collagen? Because Evelina says she don't take collagen. So, so it's because I noticed that a lot of times there's a lot of reports as far as infant commercials about the collagen and how it turn your face and stuff like that, make you look younger. And I'm just a person saying what I witnessed. That it was a very different experience for me. Ooh. And it made my breath stink. Stink. I wouldn't even be making a video about this, but I'm just saying, before you invest your money, don't say I ain't tell you, because your friends be like, oh God, your breath stink. These men are on something. You understand what I'm saying? And that's the thing. Nobody said it to me, but yeah, that's for sure. But I don't know. They definitely was it's definitely for something. Oh, so how's everybody weekend going? That the air. Oh yeah. Do you miss DC? And I never been to DC. I never been to DC, Evelina. I I went to DC when I was young, but I haven't been to DC since I've gotten older. Did I go to DC? No, I never. No, I never went to DC. I went there one time, and mother has lived, but I didn't go there. I never went down there for that reason. I'm down there for other reasons, if you know what I mean. I mean CDs and cassettes. No, I never know. Oh, you mean CDs? Oh, do you miss CDs? Oh, DCs, CD. Okay, cassette players and stuff. I don't care. I mean, to be honest with you, I don't mind where we're heading now because as long as we're into the thing, I hate to say this, but as long as we're into the thing as far as what's they call it, using people's music and still playing it, thank God for YouTube. You can play people's music and they didn't even buy it yet. I think that's called like black market stuff. People trying to get their music out there, trying to get promotion, live stream, stuff like that. And what's the use of buying it when I can get it for free? Now I do like that because you know me, I'm cheap. Ain't no shame in my game. I don't have no money. I mean, I would love to be that person that has a lot of money that I would share, but that's not my story. I'm in the struggle. I'm in the struggle. And the thing that gets me is I would love to be one of the people that got a car outside, a beautiful car that's never been hit like 1,000 times, and just move forward that way. But I miss the days. Remember you talking about the black light? Remember the blue light? It's the blue light. It's the blue light. Remember that? I miss the days when men loved you. Okay, I'm about to get corny. I miss the days when men love you. I mean, they love you like they love you. And it's nothing like a man that loves you and embraces you and holds on you in their arm. Will be rich. Bring a rich studio. What's that? Yeah, but you know what the problem is with me, Evelina? I don't like to take orders. That's why I struggle the way I do. That's why I live in a dump, but I was act like it's a palace because I don't like taking orders. I don't like you trying to help me, then all of a sudden control me, and then tell me that the things that you want me to do that look beautiful for you, I'm going to do all these things to accommodate you. I'm not the prize, I'm a servant. That's why I'd rather not have nobody. I don't. It's not worth it. It's not worth it for me in my mental because I understand. Let me say something. As a woman, men want to be able to control you because you're not. If they can't control you, they call you too masculine. You understand what I'm saying, Passion and Evelina? They want to be able to control you. If they can't control you, they call you masculine. You too much of a man. You dress like a man. Your waist is. You talk like a man. Everything about you is being attacked because you don't want to confront. You don't want to. Um, you don't want to submit to what he wants. And it's like, if that's what you want, then I'm not the one you want. I had one guy tell me, he said, I want you to wear lashes. I want you to wear heels. I want you to wear nails. I said, no. He said, well, what the fuck you gonna look like then? I said, I'm gonna look like me. A bum. Oh, I just get so tired of always have to do that. Always have to do something for them as they do nothing for me. It's exhausting. And the thing is, I'm exhausted with it because I can't catch a break. All these jobs and stuff. I actually filled out the application with the job that I left before. Remember I said to take the test, and then I was taking the test. And I was going for the driver's job. I had to get, I think, you had to get an 80 on it in order to pass. I passed the test. And then I entered to the thing, they locked me up in the hospital. So it's crazy. This guy told me something. He said, you know what, I've been in a mental institution too. I was like, but I'm not crazy. I told them I didn't feel right. They took it the way they wanted to take it. I think they needed some money. It was like, we need to grab you. And they took me, I was like, I said, I have a job I have to go to. Nope. I will never see the hospital again the same way I did before. When I go in the hospital now, I ain't going. So they mad at me, they're not talking to me and stuff. They never give me more pills and stuff for my depression. They give me nothing. Now I understand how people be going crazy and they all start going crazy and nuts. And then people like they're not on their medicine. Because the people don't want to subscribe it. And the thing is, it's not coming out your pocket. But you don't want to do it. It's like you purposely try to make us go crazy. And I'm already crazy. I don't need no help. And it's just crazy to me. But anyway. True, yeah, they are control. Yeah. That's the thing about it. It's first of all, I'm not gonna lie that I don't want a man. Actually, well, mothers live. I mean, they're all lined up. It's just that everybody that wouldn't want to be with me, they have their control issues when it comes to me. Did I tell you you could cut your hair? Did I tell you could go out? No. Did I tell you could go outside? I'm like, what? You don't tell me anything because like you don't rule me, and that's the thing about it. I was talking about one of my friends and stuff. I was talking to my sister about one of my friends, and he's dead now. God bless the dead. But this man gave me hell. He's dead now, but he gave me hell, and he was very controlling. I don't want that type of relationship. I'm older. My beating on me now. And he used to try to beat on me. He wanted to beat on me because he felt he could control me better. If he beat me, it sounds like Oprah. You too awful to beat me. When he beat me, he wanted to control me. But he found out I hit back. So when he went to war, I went to war in space. Boom, boom. I don't want that type of relationship. I don't want to go in the house. Are we fighting tonight? Are we friends tonight? But when he died, we got into an argument, and I said, the guy that you're seeing, they're telling me that he has full-blown AIDS. He said, you old bitch, nobody got no fucking AIDS. I was like, okay. He did his same thing. All your friends ain't nothing but fucking whores. I said, oh Lord. You fucking bitch. He went off on me as usual. I said, well, I'm just asking you, telling you what I was told. It was like, tell your ex-boyfriend that the man that he's dating had full-blown AIDS. So I told him. He cussed me. I was everything but a child of God. Now he's dead. And the thing is, it was so weird because it was like, he started telling me he never smoked. He was like, I'm smoking crack now. I said, but you don't smoke. Well, I'm different. Okay. You see, this is the thing. When people say stuff like that, they want to fight. So you just go, okay. Okay. So he was like, you know, he just would go after me. We went to the club one night. We got to the club and stuff. He decided to put his leg out to flip me. It's not funny. He decided to put his leg out to flip me so I could fall down the stairs and start the club. So I got up off the ground. After I fell, was pushed, tripped me. I got up ready to leave out the club. And then he was like, oh, you ain't leaving, you ain't leaving. But you just tried to trip me down the stairs and hurt me. You ain't leaving. Grabbed me, started pulling on me. We in the club fighting and fighting. This is what you did. You know, and the thing is, I'm not going to let you beat on me. I mean, you can call me anything you want to call me, but I'm not going to accept the violence. And he wanted to beat me to submit, and I wasn't going to submit. So what he would do, instead of him punching me in the face, he would just he would scratch my face up. My face was. Now remind you, this is a strong 6'4" masculine man. He's nothing about him. It says anything as far as being bisexual or gay, whatever he was. He was a strong man. But that has nothing to do with sexual preference, but he wanted to beat me. And it didn't work that way. But the funny thing about it, when I went to work, my face was scratched up. They said, well, who did you have a fight with? I don't really want to talk about it. I couldn't say it was my boyfriend at that time. I was like, I had a disagreement with somebody. This is where I hope you won. You know how somebody start asking you questions because it's low-key, nosy, but you know what they're asking, but you ain't telling them. And the thing is, he was the worst boyfriend, but the best boyfriend. This man had my back 110%. When I go home, he had me. You ever see that movie Sleeping with the Enemy? This man, it was exactly like him. He would basically. He started fighting me. I come home, there was gifts all over my bed. There was nothing but clothes and stuff. But it was all because he jumped on me again. And remind you, I had let him live in my house because he was homeless. So as I'm homeless, he was like, it's just so weird. He was like, oh, you will go see the bitch. Now remind you, I'm letting you stay in my place. And you upset. And the thing about it was, I got the place in Jersey City at that time. And I rented this house in Jersey City. The house was going for at least a good $4,000. But the fact that they thought I was Indian, they gave me a break. So by them giving me a break, it was, when I say this place was beautiful, it was 3 rooms. You go into the front door, but there's a back door which goes to another room. Then it was go straight out and you all the way on top of the roof. So now you're on top of the roof, and you can look over to the other side, cookouts and everything else. Everything, it was beautiful. It was beautiful for that amount of money. But I was making good money. I was over there. I was by Montgomery Street in Jersey City. So I just had to go down. And when I tell you, I had to end up moving for there because we got into it so bad that my mother had to come and get me because he just was so. Let me tell y'all something, Evelina and Passion. Never date a man that's jealous of you. Because while you're trying to build, he's taking it as competition. And the thing is, he was so jealous of me. I just never knew that. I was very green, which means dumb as hell. So he could do a lot of things to me when I should have left. Like Mary J. Blige said, I should have left your ass alone. But I stayed and said, I'm not going to cry. He would just scratch my face. My mother said, y'all can't live together. I said, no, because, but at that time, I didn't know what it was. I was like, why do he hate me so much? And I'm trying to do everything for us. But let me tell you something. You never know what it's like dating someone that's jealous of you. They would act like a perfect person. They have to get in real good with you. Then they try to rock your world. They try to make sure they take everything out your life. Try to destroy you. Mentally, physically. I had to move. Then, moving forward, make the story a lot shorter. The guy that I told him about was who had full blown AIDS. He moved him in with him. After I had to move out my apartment, he busted everything up because he said, you ain't taking nothing else out this house. But mind you, my apartment. He busted everything up in my apartment, which I could have, me being stupid, I could have called the cops and had them taken out my apartment. I was like, I can't do this. Because you know why I didn't call the cops? Because I was like, I'm going to be in the house. And by the fact he knows I'm in here by myself, I don't know what he's going to do. I need to get out of here. I can't stay here. I would just be a fish on a hook. And the thing that got me was he moved the guy to my apartment. So I walked into my apartment, he changed the locks. And he changed the stuff around. He changed the apartment around, took my stuff. I had the bedroom with the three lights in the bedroom, that little light and the long light. He's here to all out. He took my pictures down. My apartment back then was Egyptian. Everything was Egyptian. The big white elephant, everything. The big the big tall lamps that went up like this, and it was all in gold. But the ladies were naked. It had these gold things hanging like this. Busted all up. Elephant's head, busted all up. Had the King Tut head, busted all up. I said, you know what? I have to go. So his boyfriend was living in there. I said, okay. So I came into the room. He said he was going to let me get some stuff out the apartment, but that was a lie. There was just a trick to get me there. And I busted everything up in my apartment. And you know what the clients are thinking, I wonder why I didn't throw them out. But they ended up getting thrown. When they started looking for me, the guys started looking for me, the Indian guys, when they found I wasn't there, they was like, well, who are you? They got his ass. He said, well, I'm changing the apartment around. He decided, I don't know whether the AIDS was in his brain that fucked him up, but he decided he was going to take the whole walls down at the top of the ceiling. He was taking them all down. He's going to redo the whole apartment over. I guess to make sure my scent was in there. And I said, okay. So I walked in the room. His boyfriend was in the bedroom. And his boyfriend saw me in the apartment. He said, I mean, I understand why he jumped, because it's like, you're in my place. You're in my place. I mean, reality, I have to get the money up for the apartment, but you're in my place. I didn't try to take him out or try to start a fight or something, which I should have, hindsight, but I know that if he would have known me in that apartment by myself, he could do anything. He'd set it on fire. He'd throw bleach on me or throw acid on me, because he was so angry with me. But then again, when you're used to being abused so much, you don't see it as bad. As bad as being abused from my mother and my father. A person can abuse me because it wasn't that bad. When I learned that it was bad, that I was being abused, is when this guy met. He said to me, he said, Raven, you need to leave. You said the thing, you need to leave. So I was like, I said, no, I'm not leaving my place. He says, it's bad. I said, ain't that bad. He says, listen, Raven, it's bad. He said that man is gonna kill you. He's so jealous of you that he hates the fact that you're breathing. And I was like, and for me, being abused as a young child to an adult, it didn't seem that bad. When I learned that it was bad was when I met somebody and it wasn't no turmoil, it wasn't no hate, it wasn't no abuse. I was like, but you live and you learn. You do a lot of things a lot longer than you could have. Um, yeah, he got Ashley. Evelina, let me tell you something. He got AIDS from the guy, and I walked in the room. They were sleeping together. Well, he let me in, but the guy was in my bed. He was in my bed. Remember, mind you, he's in my bed with all my stuff in the whole room. 3 rooms. There's 4. So he took the apartment and he started renting it out to his friends. He rented the apartment out to his friends, but mind you, I'm the one on the lease. The guys only know me. So he just started renting the apartment out. He just became this whole new owner. And it was like, well, what happened to Raven? And back then, I learned that the Indians stick together. And they thought I was Indian. So that's the reason why they were treating me so nice. And it was totally different. All of a sudden, as I got older, they think I'm Spanish. I don't know where that comes from. It's out of nowhere. And the thing about it is, everybody sends me messages in Spanish. I said, I'm not. I am so tired of saying I'm not Spanish that when I click on the thing, it says I'm not Spanish. It says it for me. That's what means I'm saying. I'm not Spanish. I mean, I think Spanish people are beautiful, but I'm not Spanish. I'm tired of trying to fake it. When I'm going, come on, esa, no comprende. Like, I don't want to learn it. I know enough. I know all the bad words. And the thing about it was like, I have no problem learning different things, but I don't want to learn nothing. That's not true. Because I'm a nosy bitch. If I can figure out what you're saying, I want to figure it out. That's not but the thing. You ever see them things in earpieces? They said that you go talk another language and the earpieces can pick it up. I got the earpiece, child. That was a joke. That was a joke. It didn't. I didn't understand. It was just earphones. That's all it was. I get tricked in the trickery, so but it is what it is. Buyer beware. And the thing about him, well, let me tell you something, Evelina. He was so messy. I learned a lot from him. He was the best boyfriend, but the worst boyfriend. I learned a lot from him, though. He had, before we moved into the house, we had moved away. So we got an apartment, which is a 2-bedroom apartment. You ever been to Pavilion apartment, the Colonnades apartment in New Jersey? I was living in the Pavilion apartment. Those apartments the windows are this high. The windows are this high. And it goes all the way down to the bottom. So we walk into the apartment, it's nothing but windows. So by looking at this, you're like, this is beautiful. I've never had an apartment where the whole place was windows. And then it started there. Because at that point, my mother had thrown me out and stuff. And that's when it started. It started there at that apartment. So my mother had thrown me out. I was living with my aunt at the time. And that's how I met him. He had a wife. Remind you, he's in a gay club. So he's inside of a gay club. And he was like, I was looking for you. Okay. So we started dating. He was like the best friend. Then all of a sudden he became my worst enemy. I met his wife. I was like, how do you leave a wife? How do you make love to a woman, then turn around and let a man bend you over? Ain't nobody bending me over. Oh, so you doing bending. But anyway. And the thing is, he was something else. But It's a shame to say I prayed to God he would die. I was like, I wish he just die. I was like, I can't do this. This man was a mental case. He was having. I wasn't allowed to use the phone. I wasn't. My friends wasn't allowed to call my house. My friends wasn't allowed to call me. They wasn't allowed to say Merry Christmas. They wasn't allowed. The girls wasn't allowed. And all my friends were whore. But meantime, the only person who loved him was my mother, who hated me. She said, "You think the world owes you something? You think you're better than people?" And she hated me. She hated me because the way I am. She didn't want the child that I became to be. She didn't want this child. So she said, I guess God said, since you like making fun of people, I'm gonna make your child that way. And she said, well, bitch, when you do, I'm gonna treat that bitch like shit. And she did. And she would just do things to me. Anyway, I won't talk about it. But anyway, so he got out there and everything. He had his friends come over. Come to find out, he was having an orgy. I think that's what they call it when you have sex with your friends and stuff. At lunchtime, I would go to lunch. On the lunch break, his friends used to come over and they would have sex. I know I bounced all over the place. That'll work me here. So the one you met that was AIDS, he cussed me out about that. Um, he caught AIDS, and then I tried to tell him. He getting angry with me, started telling me off. Then all of a sudden, he became ill. Nobody wanted him in their house. They was scared to use the dishes. They was really mean. They didn't want to use the dishes, the glasses, or nothing. They was like, no, throw it away, throw his glasses away. I was like, no, I'm gonna help him. Oh, I'm a generous person. I'm gonna help him. So even though they were treating him bad, so by me being nice to him, at the time I had a boyfriend. I had to ask my boyfriend, could he come stay with us because he has nowhere to go. Now remind you, he made me lose my whole house, my whole apartment. I had to leave there because of him. Then I allowed him. You know what I think about that? I sound crazy as hell. But anyway, and the thing is, so we moved him in my apartment. And then my apartment had a house. I was renting houses back then. You know you could rent a house instead of renting apartments and they could cheat. Hey, you, me. So I was renting houses and stuff. And he moved to my house with my boyfriend and I at that time. My ex-boyfriend looked like Tony Terry. Hey, you, me. I had to be long before I caught the video. Hey, King David, what's up, boo? And so my boyfriend at the time, after he asked my boyfriend can he live with us and stuff. And my boyfriend looked like Tony Terry, but my ex-boyfriend, but he was built, he was real built, and he was cocky. But child, if you open his mouth, what a goddamn man there. But anyway, so we would be in the house and stuff. When my boyfriend was going home, he would try to hit upon me. He would try to have sex with me when my boyfriend at that time would go to work. And I told him, I said, and everything about me in front of, now remind you, I'm letting you stay with me and you're putting me down. And you got full blown AIDS. Nobody wants you now. But you're putting me down once again. You just couldn't resist it. So my ex-boyfriend would go to work. He would try to get on top of me and have sex with me. I said, no. I would spend most of my time pushing him off of me. I said, no. I said, would you stop? Most people know what I mean. Would you stop? Would you stop? So I keep saying it. Would you stop? He was like, come on, I want to be with you. I was like, first of all, you have full-blown AIDS. You trying to have sex with me. That's not going to happen. Then on top of that, my boyfriend let you live. My boyfriend let you live with us. Now all of a sudden you trying to backstab him. So my boyfriend come through the door. He was like, hey, what's up, man? How you doing? I picture you went bought my boyfriend some liquor or something. And I was like, so You trying to trick him and like nothing's happening with us, but you think I'm not gonna tell him? You don't think I'm gonna tell him? I said I'm intent gonna tell him. So I told him, I said, listen, he has to go. He was like, why? I said, he has to go. I said, because he's hitting up on me. He's trying to have sex with me. He was like, what? So I told him, I said, so we're in the car, and I'm taking him to his mother's house. Now, remind you, his mother's house is huge. They live right down the street in front of a big, a big house. So I'm trying to tell y'all this without telling y'all who he's related to. Cause anyway, so I took him to the house and stuff, and then on top of that, we ended up in an argument. And my friend was like, so he was like, he wanted to argue me in front of my friend, and I'm like, my boyfriend at the time. So me and him got into it again in the car. We was about to start fighting inside the car. Because I was like, so in fact, we did start fighting in the car. He was like, no, don't fight him, don't fight him, don't fight him. And my friend was like, no. He said, because you could splash blood on you and it go on your skin and then you could get AIDS too. At that time, we didn't know how AIDS moved around. But he was like, no. So my boyfriend grabbed me like this and pulled me. He's like, no, don't fight him. So I drove him to his place to drop him off. And then I found he died. Hey Anna, what's up, mama? I'm trying to do that call. Cops. That rape. That rape. Who raped somebody? Since he got the disease, he wants to make himself feel better by putting you down. Sometimes I think he wanted to put you down to take him. That's exactly, you mean? That's exactly what he wanted to do. He wanted to take me with him. Once he had got AIDS, he wanted me to go with him. He didn't want me to die. He didn't want to die alone. And I was like, he tried his best. Yeah. But I felt sorry for him, but I just didn't know the magnitude of the disease that was out there and stuff. And plus, I was gullible as hell. I wasn't a bitch like I am now. I was very different. Kumbaya, dumb, that's me. I was definitely that person. So Tara says, so true, says, if a man can't have healthy weight, which is make you fool out. It's true. At the same breath, if you had disease, most men will leave us in a second. And I'll stick my. Let's see, this is the thing. That word is your word. You love calling yourself that word. I don't understand why you don't say a man, because that's what it means. I'm not trying to knock y'all, because y'all girls be like, oh, we're trans. No, that's your word. I'm not accepting that word, because all that the word means is you're a man. It's so funny how the government could take y'all and just change the word. Y'all believe it. You buy into it. That's what we are. They told you that y'all. They used to call you niggas, colors, Africans, everything else. Oh, so now all of a sudden y'all get mad about that, but then all of a sudden y'all still want to embrace that word. Do you understand what you're doing? It's so crazy. You ever look at people's reaction when you say it? Do you not think that something is wrong? They say it's so funny that the light bulb just don't want to go. You think we hang from trees and y'all just don't get it. Y'all just don't get it. I'm not trying to go off, but it just really baffles me how y'all let the government change your name and basically say all these different things about you, and y'all act like this is Bible. It's not Bible. It's so sad that you're watching someone being brainwashed and taking the younger generation and brainwashing on too. It's so sad that y'all can't see it. All you have to do is, and it's funny because the sisters people see it, but y'all just don't see it. Oh, it's trans woman. That's what y'all call yourself, then that's what you are. You might as well say I'm a man because that's what it means. But it's the truth, though. You understand what I'm saying, Evelina? David, you understand what I'm saying? The thing about it, if you ever watch how people reaction is, their reactions let you know you're saying something wrong, but y'all just don't hear it. Just listen, watch their face, look at them, because you know you're being tricked. You're being tricked. That's what it means. Y'all just don't get it. It drives me crazy. I just want to take you and shake you, but that's, you know what? It's just not my fight. It reminds me when I was trying to take care of a building when there were people in it, and I was trying to change the environment because of the drugs and stuff. And I learned that I can't change the environment, but I could just leave. Just because, you know, and it's funny because it's like, it reminds me of Harriet Tubman, you know, when she was freed the slave and many of people didn't want to go. They didn't want to be free. Even though they was free, they also found that they got free years too late. 2 years later, they had been free all this time, but they were working for free. It just baffles me. Like, y'all just don't want to wake up. The government comes along and they name y'all and y'all. That's what I am. I'm a transgender woman. Why don't you just say you're a goddamn man? You sound stupid as hell because they're gonna say it for you. Because as a matter of fact, they stop saying trans. They call you a goddamn man. So what the fuck you is, right? That's all you saying. It's such a disrespect to the girls that's been out there fighting for years, and then y'all just took that whole thing of them being murdered, killed and stuff, and stomped in the ground, and then they put that stamp on them. Just disrespectful to me. That's just my opinion. I just wish you, I just wish, in my opinion, I just wish y'all could just stop that and not really wake up to what they're trying to do to you. Exactly, King. Two spirits means the third gender, but the thing about it, it's not as strong. It's not as strong as a trans woman speaks volumes as a man. When you introduce people to two spirits, that means you are both male and female. Two spirits. That means there are spirits in your body, and when you leave these bodies, you're going to go back into the spirit form, because this is nothing but the flesh that you're on this earth because you're in human form. But the real person inside of you is a spirit. You didn't decide this what you want to do. You just got to confirm. You have to confirm or not. You have to not confirm, because you already know you confirm what it is, but confine to who you are and basically move from that part. This is a spiritual world. Y'all really think this world is just when you think you're gonna die, like a rapper? I mean, what they call the rapture? People giving their little juries, and you really think you're gonna go inside of when God is coming? So you're supposed to get raptured. Y'all gonna get your little bags and stuff, get everything going. So what y'all think you're gonna do? So you think it's gonna be your outfit and something? You're gonna change your clothes to white and stuff like that. The thing about it's so crazy to me. Well, men don't wear. A man should never dress like a woman. Well, God damn it, all y'all wore was dresses and gowns back then. Y'all didn't have no goddamn pants on. You all gowns and dresses and skirts. And men used to wear wigs and stuff. It just baffles me that y'all close your minds to this shit. And the thing that makes me go crazy, that girls die for this shit. Girls used to fight and every damn thing else just to be in the midst of life as far as trying to make it as being presented as a woman. Now, the thing about it is, it's so crazy to me. But anyway, anyway. I'm sorry. Text passion, please show respect. Oh, Lord. She's cool too, man. It just drives me crazy. I'm playing this. I haven't said shit to you, none. You mean say. Text message trying to help you. The thing about it is exactly true. Thank you, Yumi. But the thing is, I don't want my sisters fighting, but it just drives me crazy because y'all keep saying it, and I appreciate you, Yumi, but it just drives me crazy. The government names you niggers, Negroes, the colors, them, and I'm like, so when did y'all get mad? When did y'all finally listen to it? But now, we made the name not powerful, so we call ourselves niggas. The funny thing is, the disrespect on women, it is crazy to me. They don't call women baby, boo, my love. They give them boy names. Bro, son, my nigga, what's up, son? Everything represents a man, but you ain't gay. But no, there's no glorifying a woman. So they'll say a woman's a queen. Just like the question is, little kings. We love our little kings. How do you know a short person like me called the goddamn little king? Why this can't be called the king? It just drives me crazy. Why this can't be a king? Why gotta be a little king? We love our little kings. Who the fuck want to be called a little king? Anyway, how long I've been on here? Because I got high blood pressure. I asked for me. Okay, it's time for me to go. I've been on for an hour. So let me get out of here. It just bothers me crazy that they just blatantly do this shit in your face and y'all just, yes, I'm a transgender woman. Are you fucking kidding me? It just drives me crazy. And it's like, if you don't believe me, all you have to do is stand in front of somebody that don't know what you are and watch the reaction. Watch the reaction. Watch the, be like, oh, 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 you telling me you're a man? First of all, okay. All right, y'all, let me go. Thank you for watching Casteray. Thank you, me, Miss Passion, David, Anna, Evelina, Passion, you, me. Okay. Ooh, that's it. Okay, y'all. I'm about to go because I'm about to make my blood pressure go up. See you later.